Hisoko Wado. Hisoko Wado. Hey, Misoko Wado. Kishawari. Hey. I brought little message for my brothers this morning. A small message now I can give my Isoko family this morning. This message now for my Isoko family. Now our responsibility to build a home for our children. Now our responsibility to build home for our children. Nobody, I mean nobody, few build Isoko for our children. Now only we, the Isoko, now if we build Isoko for our children. If we feel say the Alamajiri, which are the Fulanis, or the Northerners, they will come our land called build home for our children. We, the Isoko, with the lie. The reason why we, the Isoko, they suffer today. Now, first of all, we never discover ourselves. We never discover ourselves. Most of us, the Isoko today, we don't know where we are coming from. We don't know where we are going to. All we know is that we are Isoko, but they don't know anything about the Isoko himself. They don't know anything about our ancestors. They are not even thinking of what they will do to make Isoko great again. All they knew is that they are from Isoko. Being an Isoko is not enough. But what will you give to the nation? What will you give to the society? What will you give to the next generation? It what matters. If we are the Isoko people today, build a good society for our children or born children, there is nothing wrong about it. If we, the Isoko, build a brighter future for our children, there is nothing wrong about it. The reason why I'm making this video is because I've traveled out of my home. I'm in another man's home, trying to make life better for me. But what I'm achieving here, I don't want to leave it here. I want to bring it back to my people. That is the reason why I'm making this video. I want all I've labored for, I want to bring it back home. I want to use what I've labored for to encourage my people. I want to use what I've labored for to help my people. But how will I do it when there is no nation? When my people, they are not ready to make change? It will be difficult. That is why I'm making this video. Most of us Isoko children have the vision to make Isoko great. Most of us have the vision to make Isoko look good. Most of us have the vision to make Isoko become like Europe. But most of us also, they have no vision. All they think, all their mindset is all about Isoko have oil. But the oil Isoko have, they have not seen the oil with their eyes. The Fulanis, they are coming to Isoko land to drill the oil. They are coming into our land to take what belongs to us. Instead of we to fight back, to restore our land first, we are busy thinking about the oil. Busy thinking about what is not necessary. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers. Embrace freedom. Embrace freedom. Freedom is what Isoko need now. Isoko does not need anything other. Isoko does not need anything right now. The only thing Isoko needs first is freedom. Because it's only when you are free you can put other things in place. It's only when you are free you can give things to the society. It's only when you are free you can give things to the future. We the Isoko today, we are not free. That's why you see, if you come to our land, if we the Isoko go back to our land today, we are even ashamed of living in our land. Why? Because there's nothing to write about. There is no good thing to write about in our land. Those that have the vision to make Isoko great, the Fulani will pay some evil people to destroy them. The reason why I'm making this video, I'm letting my Isoko people to know that we, the Isoko children, is our responsibility to make Isoko great. The Fulani will never make Isoko great. Nobody can build Isoko land. Nobody can build your home. If you think that someone else is coming to build your home, he's only coming to destroy your home. He's only coming to just to destroy your home. He's not coming to do anything in your home. That's why I'm using this opportunity, and I'm using every opportunity I have to only call my Isoko brothers. Let us wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us embrace freedom. Why? Because freedom is what Isoko need. The only thing Isoko needs right now, keep on saying it, is freedom. When Isoko is free today, I believe that every other thing will take place. If Isoko is free today, every other thing will take place. But when Isoko is not that free, when there is no freedom in Isoko land, when there is nothing to hold on to Isoko land, development will never come into Isoko land. There's no development without freedom. If you want your place to be developed, the first thing you need to do is to achieve your freedom. If you want development to come your place, the first thing you need to do is to achieve your freedom. That's why I'm calling all my Isoko brothers, wherever you are on this planet of earth, support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wake up and support Biafra struggle. Because Biafra is freedom. Biafra is no resources. Biafra is not something that people are calling you, or people are telling you that this is what Biafra stands for. Biafra is not for that. Biafra represents freedom. Biafra is for freedom. If we, the Isoko, support Biafra today and we achieve Biafra, I'm telling you people the truth, we, the Isoko, we will benefit more than the Igbos. We, the Isoko people, we will benefit more than any other ethnic group in Biafra land. Why? Because everything that God has already used to bless us, it will belong to us. We will use it to build Isoko. Whatever we have, we will use it to build Isoko. I keep on telling my Isoko brothers, I keep on telling my Isoko family, nobody will build Isoko for we. It is our responsibility to build Isoko. It is our responsibility as the youth of Isoko to build Isoko. If you look at our youth today, they are running away from our land. They are running away from our land. Villages are busy closing every single day. Our parents are suffering in Isoko land. But all they do to say is that Isoko have oil, Isoko have oil. But the truth is that the oil we have is not helping us. The oil we have is not helping us. That's why I'm telling my Isoko brothers, what we need right now is freedom. The only thing Isoko people need right now is freedom. When Isoko is free, every other things will follow. Like what I said before, I have a vision to bring whatever I've labored for back to my father's land. But why will I bring something that I've labored for back to my father's land, when after returning everything back, the Fulani will come and destroy them? All you have labored for, everything that Isoko children have built in Isoko land, the Fulani is destroying them. Is it that they destroy them with security, or that they came to destroy them physical? I'm calling my Isoko brothers. Nobody can build Isoko. Nobody can build Isoko land for us. It is our responsibility as a youth of Isoko to build Isoko. So I'm calling all my Isoko brothers, wake up, embrace Biafra. Embrace Biafra, embrace Biafra. Because Biafra, I keep on telling my Isoko brothers, Biafra stands for freedom. Biafra is for freedom. Biafra is for the freedom of Isoko. Biafra stands for the freedom of Isoko. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not standing for the Igbos. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not standing for any ethnic group. Say that this is the ethnic group I'm standing for. No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing for all ethnic group in Biafra land. He's representing all ethnic group in Biafra land. So I'm calling now my Isoko brothers, wherever you are, embrace freedom. Let us think of what to build in our society. Let us make a good society for our next generation, because our children deserve to live a better future. Our children deserve to live a better life. Our children deserve to live in a good society. Our children deserve to visit the good school. Our children deserve to live in a conceiving environment. I'm telling my Isoko brother, without Biafra, if we keep on embracing what people are keep on telling us, at the end of the day, we will keep on moving forward. What people are telling you that embrace, if we keep on embracing it, we will keep on moving forward. But if we keep on denying what our Igbo brothers are telling us, if we keep on denying what people are telling us, if we keep on denying what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling us, at the end of the day, we will keep on moving backward. The reason why Isoko today is nowhere known, the reason why Isoko today is nowhere to be found, is because we keep on denying what God has planned for us. It's because we keep on denying what God has planned for us. Nobody can build Isoko for us. It is our responsibility to build Isoko land. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers, wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's not think of what Isoko can give to us this time. Let us start thinking of what we can give to Isoko land. We all should start thinking of what we can give to Isoko land. We all should start thinking of what we can give to our society. No man go to farm the first day and start harvesting. No, when you get to the farm, the first thing you do, you plant. After weeding, when you get to the farm, you plant. When you get to the spring to hook for fish, as an Isoko man, as an Isoko woman, as an Isoko lady, or as an Isoko youth, the first thing you do, you try to put your hook on the sea. You don't go there to start picking fish. No, you first of all set your hook before the hook will catch fish. Biafra is the only hope we the Isoko have. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers, wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Without Biafra, there is no hope in Isoko land. Without Biafra, there is nothing in Isoko land. I'm telling all my people. Without Biafra, nothing will come out in Isoko land. We are suffering everywhere. What we have labored for, is there anything wrong that what we, this generation, have labored for, we should bring it back home? There is nothing wrong. But if we return it back home, what will happen to those things? There are people there that doesn't want you to go up. There are people there that doesn't want you to move forward. There are people there that doesn't want Isoko to grow. That's why I'm saying that we the Isoko, it is our responsibility to build Isoko. It is our responsibility to build Isoko. We have labored aside. All we have labored for, we need to bring it back to help our people. We need to bring it back to help our people. That's why I'm calling on my Isoko brothers. Wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wake up and support Biafra. Freedom is what we need. Freedom is the first thing we need. The first thing we need now is freedom. When we are free, all we are looking for, we can achieve it. When we are free, all we are looking for, we can achieve it. The only achievement we need right now is freedom. The only achievement Isoko needs right now is freedom. The only thing Isoko should be looking at right now is freedom. Because when Isoko is free, every other thing will follow. There is no nation without freedom. There is no nation will move forward without freedom. If a nation has no freedom, there is no way they will move forward. The first thing a nation needs is freedom. The first thing a nation needs is freedom. No nation ever move forward without freedom. No nation on earth move forward without freedom. No people on earth move forward without freedom. Let us forget every other thing we are looking towards right now. Let us embrace Biafra. Let every Isoko children embrace Biafra. Let us go back and build Isoko again. Villages are closing. Evil people are busy taking our villages. I keep on telling my Isoko people, no man will build your land for you. No man will build your land for you. The only person that will build your land for you is you. The only person that will build Isoko for you is you. No man will ever build Isoko. It is our responsibility to make Isoko great. It is our responsibility to make Isoko great. It is our responsibility to make sure that Isoko land is great. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers. I'm calling on my Isoko sisters. I'm calling every Isoko child to take up responsibility. To take up responsibility. Let us begin to think how to make Isoko great. Let us lose the mindset of what will Isoko land give to us. All we need is oil. All we need is this. Let us throw away our mindset away from oil. Why? Because ever since we were born, let's be frank and sincere, nobody has seen the oil in Isoko land. Youth are graduating from school. At the end of the day, they are jobless. Why? Because we are not free. The reason is that we are not free. Yes, I have the opportunity to leave the country, but all I've labored for outside the country, am I going to leave it behind? What is wrong if all I've labored for outside the country, if I bring it back home and use it to help my people? There is nothing bad, there is nothing wrong about it. I'm calling my Isoko brothers. I'm calling all my Isoko brothers. Let us build our land. Let us build our land. Nobody will ever build our land for us. Nobody can ever build our land for us. If you think that maybe one or two people will come and build your land for you, nobody will ever build it. Nobody will ever build it. Nobody will ever build it. Nobody. When I mean nobody, nobody can build it. Nobody can build Isoko for us. It is our responsibility to build Isoko. If Isoko want to be great again, we need to take up our responsibility. If Isoko want to be great again, we need to pick up responsibility to make sure that yes, we start for Isoko. We must pick up responsibility to make sure that yes, we start for Isoko. Isoko should not be a joking land. Isoko should not be a joking place. Isoko should not be a mocking place. Our children need to live a better life. Our generation need to live a better life. Our generation need to live a better future. If I gave birth to kids and I live there behind where I am today, let me tell you people the truth. You people have lost generations. Those Isoko that are giving birth to their children outside Isoko land, let me say outside the country, the Isoko land is losing generation. Most of Isoko children, they are great outside the country, but they can't return back home. Why? Because the reason they cannot return back home is because there is nothing to write about in Isoko land. There is nothing to write about in Isoko land. If there is something to write about in Isoko land, I believe that those children, they will return back to Isoko. Let me use some country for example. When America might travel to any part of the world and he gave birth to a kids or his children there, when time comes, you will find that the children will return back to America. When a German man or British man give birth to a kids anywhere part of the world, when time comes, you will see that the children, they will return back to British or any place they came from. But with the Isoko, when we give birth to our kids, our children are not even thinking of going back to our land. Why? Because there is no place to come home in Isoko. There is nothing to prove to say yes, this is what our children can achieve there. There is nothing to write about the land. That is why you see that our children, they are not even thinking about coming back home. Not only the Isoko I'm sending this message to, I'm sending this message to every Biafrans. I'm also sending this message to all IPOP, to all Coastal Region brothers. If you think that you gave birth to your children, and maybe where you think that your children are today, you think maybe everything is okay for them, maybe life is okay for them where they are, I'm telling you the truth, you are making a big mistake. I'm telling you the truth, you are making a big mistake. I'm telling you the truth, you are making a big mistake. It is our responsibility to make sure that we build a home for our children. If we build a home for our children, they will be proud of going back home. If we build a home for our children, they will be happy, they will be rejoicing of going back home. But if we fail to build a home for our children, no child want to suffer on this earth anymore. No child want to suffer on this planet of earth anymore. Every child is looking for where there is. Every child is looking for where is beautiful. Every child is looking for where there is famous. Every child is looking for where there is okay. We keep on laboring. We keep on struggling. We keep on working, but we are doing nothing about our land. We keep on building houses. We keep on buying land. We keep on buying things, but we are failing to give our children a nation. That's why I say that the house you build today, your pikin no go fit stay that house. That house where you dey build today, when you fit say na the new model of house, that house where you build 5 years from now, that house your pikin go say na old fashion. The oldest house those days, check 90s. Those house of 90s today, where are those cars in 90s? Those cars in 90s, those cars in 90s, they are fade away. Let us build a nation for our children. At the time, my so-called people, let us build a society. Let us build home for our children. Our children deserve to live a better life. Let us wake up and embrace Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Let us support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us be seeing Biafra. What are you looking at as this Soko man? What are you looking at as this Soko youth? What are you looking at? Are you looking about the resources in your land, or you are looking about the freedom for your children? Are you seeing the freedom of your children? Are you seeing what are you looking at? What is that vision you have as an Isoko youth? What is that vision you have as a Coastal Region youth? What is that vision? What plan do you have for your children? What are you thinking for your children? Are you thinking of what to give for your children, or you are thinking of what to give to your children? I keep on saying it. If we fail to build a future for our children, they will suffer more than the way we are suffering today. If we, this generation, fail to build a future for our children, what we are going through today is just a little one. I keep on saying it. It is our responsibility to make sure that our children live a better life. The reason why we, the Isoko, are suffering today is because we are neglecting things. Because we are neglecting the important things, the things that we take for common, these things not important. We don't need this. We don't need this. Those things we are taking for granted. Those are the things that is making we, the Isoko children, run into Libya, for Libya to die in the Mediterranean Sea, run into Arab country, run into Europe, suffering all over the world. No man can build Isoko for us. Now our responsibility to build Isoko. And they call every Isoko children, wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Start looking at freedom. See freedom first. Let freedom be your first vision. Let your freedom become your first vision. Not only Isoko I'm talking to all my Biafra brothers. All Biafra by birth. Let freedom become your first vision. When freedom becomes your first vision, you will achieve all you are looking for. When freedom becomes your first vision, all you need to achieve in this life, you will achieve it. But when you lost your vision for freedom, at the end of the day, you will suffer, and your children will inherit for your suffering. All we need right now is freedom. All we need right now is freedom. All we need right now is freedom. Let us embrace freedom. That's why I'm telling my Isoko people, without Biafra, Isoko can never be great. Without Biafra, the hardship in Isoko land, they will not be able to count it anymore again. The jobless in Isoko land is because they didn't support Biafra. If Isoko should support Biafra today, let me tell you the truth. When Biafra is being accomplished today, there will be companies in Isoko land. When Biafra is being accomplished today, I would like to you company go many for Isoko land. Companies, when I mean companies, I'm not talking about just one company, I'm talking about companies. Companies, when you graduate from, when you immediately you are through with your school, you will not be looking for where to find work. You will not be looking for work immediately you graduate from school. Let me use, if you are going for your youth service, as you go for your youth service, then you continue working. Immediately you go for your service, as you arrive there, that means you have arrived your place of settlement. When we achieve Biafra today, I'm telling my Isoko people, I'm assuring my Isoko people that when we achieve Biafra today, immediately you go for service. That your place of service is your place of working place. That your place of service is where you are going to spend the rest of your life working. You will not bother, you will not busy be writing application everywhere. Why? Because we have everything it takes to make Isoko land great. We have everything it takes to make Isoko land great. Any position, see, I'm assuring my Isoko people, when you read something in school, you will not study, you will not study engineering in school. You will not be going to do newscaster. No. You will not become a lawyer. You will go to work for bank. No. Your profession is what you are going to be doing when we achieve Biafra. I'm assuring my Isoko people. If you as an accountant, when immediately you are through with your graduation, you go for your service, that place of your service is where you are going to be working. You will not be busy looking for job. Instead, job will busy looking for you. Why? Because we have all it takes to make everything available. You will not be busy looking for what to do. Instead, what to do will busy looking for you. What to do will busy looking for you. Why? Because we have all it takes to make everything available. But the only thing is that the reason why today we are suffering is because we don't know what we need. It's because we don't know what we are looking for. It's because we don't see what we are looking for. I'm telling my Isoko people, embrace Biafra. Embrace IPOT, embrace the indigenous, embrace your people, stand with your people, achieve your freedom. Your freedom is what you need right now. Freedom is what we Isoko need right now. Let's forget we get oil, we get this, but I'm telling you the truth. Forget about oil. Oil can never save Isoko land. Oil can never save Isoko land. What Isoko land really like that is freedom. If Isoko is free today, all Isoko is looking for will start looking for Isoko. I'm telling my brother, if Isoko is free today, all Isoko is looking for will start looking for Isoko. If Isoko is free today, I assure you, when Biafra is being accomplished, I'm telling my Isoko brother, anywhere when Isoko picking day, they're going to run come back to Isoko land. When we achieve Biafra today, when we come together, support Mazinari Kalu, achieve Biafra today, we always be saying we dey outside, we go to run, they come back home. Then we go not say there is no place like home. There is no place like home. That word when they say there is no place like home is because when your place have something to offer, when your place has something to offer to you, those people that their place have something to offer, those are the only people that say there is no place like home. But when your place has nothing to offer to you, how will you think of going back to your home? The reason most of our people in Europe today, they say, no, I go die for Europe. I rather die for Europe. Because they know that when they go back home, there is nothing to offer. When they return back home, there is nothing to offer. That's why you see, they spend their life wherever they are. They spend their life anywhere they dey, now there they won't spend their life. Anywhere they sit down, now there they won't spend their life. Now there they go born their children, now there they go put their generations. But at the time, my Isoko people, if we bring Biafra, when Biafra is being accomplished, every Isoko go they run come back to Isoko land. Every Isoko youth go dey rock over to Isoko land. That level of joblessness is in Isoko land go end. I still dey assure my Isoko brother, when Biafra is being accomplished, immediately you dey finish your university, immediately you dey finish your school, immediately you dey finish your service, immediately you dey finish anything wey you dey finish. That place where you dey go, na that place that you want for spend the rest of your life. That office, as they put you for that office, say this is the position where you go occupy, na that place now you go spend the rest of your life. Why? Because when Biafra is being restored today, there will be a lot of companies in Biafra land. All those companies wey be say they don close for Delta State, all those companies wey be say the Fulani they don close for Delta State, all those companies they go open. All those sea wey be say dey Isoko land, all those sea they go become seaport. All those rivers wey dey Isoko land, all those rivers they go become seaport. If you don't know, when Biafra is being restored today, all those seaport wey be say dey Isoko land, all those sea, all those rivers wey be say dey Isoko land, anywhere water dey for Isoko land go become seaport. If you don't know, you better know this one. Now these are the secrets that you people don't know. These are the things that you people don't know, mostly we that came from coastal region. Every state, every ethnic group will have what they needed. Every ethnic group will get what they need. Anything wey be say the ethnic group they lack, they go get am. This is what you people don't know, and this is what the Fulanis are trying. These are the things that the Fulani are stealing away from you. And they call my Isoko people, and they call my coastal region people. Take for example, let's be frank and sincere. Where is the airport? Edo State Airport. What is happening to Edo State Airport? Warri Airport. What is happening to Warri Airport? There is no international airport. If you go to other countries, no state is also, some states have two airports. Some states have two airports. But when you come to our land, is there any airport in our land? My Isoko people, when you come to Isoko land, is there anything in Isoko land? There is nothing in Isoko land. Why? Because we fail to do the needful. What we need right now is freedom. What Isoko people need right now is freedom. What my coastal region people need right now is freedom. I keep on saying it. Without freedom, we cannot move forward. Without freedom, we cannot move forward. If we do not take freedom now, we cannot move forward. The only thing that is holding development in Isoko land, the only thing that is holding development in coastal region is because we are not free. That's why you see say anybody when enter position, anybody that sit in position, the first thing that they will do, the Fulani, they are the one that will give authority to the governor. This is what you will do. Do you know why? The reason why the Fulanis are controlling our governors, the reason why the Fulanis are controlling our traditional leaders is because we are not free. We are still living under bondage. Isoko people are still living under bondage. My coastal region people, they are still living under bondage. Why? Because the people controlling them, they are the Fulanis. The people controlling my people, they are the Fulanis. The people that are holding my people backward, they are the Fulanis. The Fulani does not want you to be free. Why? Because immediately you are free. Immediately you are free, they know that they have gone. I'm calling my Isoko people. I'm calling my coastal region people. Wake up and embrace Biafra. Biafra is the only solution to every Isoko land. Biafra is the only solution to we the indigenous people of Biafra. And I want to correct something. Those people that are saying IPOP, I'm telling you people, there is nothing like IPOP. There is nothing like IPOP. There is nothing like IPOP on this planet of Earth. Nothing is called IPOP. So if anybody say that they are IPOP, those people, they don't know what they are saying. I'm telling my Isoko people. If we the Isoko for example have our own things, have companies in our land, is there anything wrong on it? that we the Isoko people have airport, have seaport, have companies. Our children go to school, after graduating they will start working. Is there anything wrong about it? There is nothing wrong about it. I keep on telling my Isoko people, let us wake up, let us embrace freedom. Let us embrace freedom. What Isoko needs right now is freedom. The only thing Isoko needs right now, the only thing Isoko should be thinking about right now is to get freedom. The day Isoko will be free, I'm showing you people, everything in Isoko land will be controlled by Isoko people. Why? Because whatever you have in your land, that is what you use to develop your land. What you have in Isoko land, see, I'm telling my Isoko people, the day we get Biafra, wetin Urobo get for their land, now Urobo go take develop their land. Wetin Isoko get for their land, now Isoko go take develop their land. Wetin Igbo get for their land, now Igbo go take develop their land. Wetin Calabar get for their land, now Calabar go take develop their land. Wetin every region, wetin every ethnic group get for their land, now they go take develop their land. Now they go to develop their land. Nobody will come into your land and start saying we need this from you. No. It's just like Europe, for example. Every people have Sinako. Every place has governors. Everybody they try to manage what they have. Every place in Europe, like Italy, for example, every community try to manage what they have. Every community they try to manage what they have. Whatever they have, they try to manage it. Even here, I'm immortal. Whatever they have, everybody try to manage it. That is how it's going to be. Isoko, the things in Isoko land, we will use it to build our land. What we have in Isoko land, we will use it to build our land. The Igbo, for example, the Igbo is just a language. The Igbo man will not be thinking about Isoko. The Urobo man will not be thinking about Isoko. The Ijoma will not be thinking about Isoko. At that particular time, everybody will be thinking of how to develop his place. That is how it is in Europe. Everybody is thinking about what to give to his people, what to do for his people, what to give to his next generation, how to build the next generation. Those are the things that the Europeans they did. I keep on saying it. The reason why we did Isoko, the reason why we are still suffering, the reason why we are scratching all over the world, the reason why it's that maybe we are running away from our parents is because we don't have home. We don't have home until we have home. Until we have home. Until we have home, development will never come to Isoko land. Until the Isoko people is free, development will never come. Isoko, most of Isoko people, they are doing well outside, but how will they take the things back home? That is the problem. How will they take them back home? Why? Because first of all, there is no light in Isoko land. There is no light in Isoko land. There is no road in Isoko land. There is no hospital in Isoko land. There is nothing to write about in Isoko land. Who are the people that will do this for Isoko people? Do you think that is the Fulani that will do it for you? The Fulani can never give you road. The Fulani can never give you light. The Fulani can never give you hospital. If you don't know, as an Isoko man, as an Isoko youth, the Fulani can never give you anything. It is our responsibility to build Isoko. We the Isoko children, it is our responsibility that we ensure that Isoko, if Isoko want to be great, it is our responsibility. Nobody, I mean nobody in this world will build Isoko for us. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers. I'm calling Isoko National Youth Association. I'm calling Isoko National Youth Association. Isoko Youth National Youth Association. I'm calling you people. Wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us build a new society for our people. Let us build a new society for our generation. Our generation deserves to live a better life. Isoko children deserve to live a good life. Isoko children deserve to live a beautiful life. Whatever we labor for, whatever we give, we need to bring it back to Isoko land. But how we want to bring and come back, we say first of all, our people are not free. Until we are free, until we the Isoko people is free, nothing good will ever come in our land. Until we the Isoko children are free, nothing good will ever come in our land. I keep on repeating it. Until Isoko children are free, nothing good will ever come in Isoko land. Let us wake up. Let us wake up. Let us embrace Biafra. Let us embrace Biafra. Let us think of what we will give to the next generation. Let's not be thinking of what the generation will give to us. Let's not think of what the land will give to us. You see the land, if you not plant for the land, you're not going to ever harvest. If you want the soil to give you something, first of all, you need to put your seed. If you never put your seed for them, the seed they're not going to germinate. All you need in this life, anything you need for this soil, anything you need for this ground, if you never put your seed for ground, the seed not go give you what you want. And they ask my Isoko people, what is that thing you are putting? What is that thing you are putting on this soil for Isoko people? Wetin be that way people you dey give Isoko children? Wetin be that way people you dey try to take stand Isoko children? Try to make Isoko great again now. This is the appointed time. This is the right time to make Isoko great. This is the only time to make Isoko great. This is the only time to make Isoko great. If Isoko want to be great, this is the only time. If Isoko want to start living like human, if we the Isoko children want to start living like human, this is the only time. I'm telling my Isoko people, prayer alone cannot help Isoko. See, prayer, even your Bible said it very well. It said prayer without action. It said faith without work is useless. Faith without work is useless. You are praying, but you are not doing anything. It's useless. No matter the amount of prayer when you say you go pray, even though heaven will come down, without you never did anything for Isoko, Isoko can never be great. Until Isoko is free, Isoko can never be great. Until Coastal region is free, Coastal region can never be great. I'm telling all my Isoko youth. I'm telling all my Isoko, you wake up and embrace Biafra. Embrace Biafra. Biafra is what you see. Freedom is what you need to be looking at. Stop looking at your oil. Stop looking at this. Stop looking at this. All you should be looking at this time is freedom. All you should be looking at it. If you see, it's just like a bird. You see a bird, for example. What is bird looking for? Bird is looking for freedom. Let me say, for example, if you hold a bird in your hands, and you hold the bird. What is the bird looking for? The bird is looking for its freedom. Immediately you release your hand, the bird will fly away. That is called freedom. But today we are not free. Today we are not free. Today we the Isoko children, we are not free. Today we are not free. My brother was saying about how he traveled to Isoko land. The way he see our people, hardship everywhere. Hardship everywhere, suffer everywhere. People are suffering. Our mothers are suffering. Our fathers are suffering. Youth are suffering. Joblessness everywhere. Joblessness everywhere. How joblessness everywhere. Joblessness everywhere. Joblessness everywhere. We are looking for work. Where instead of we to begin to look for freedom, we are looking for things that are not relevant. We are looking for things that are not relevant. Instead of we to embrace freedom, we are looking for things. Later you start blaming that this person is the problem. This person is the problem. This person is the problem. I'm telling you the truth. Nobody is the problem of Isoko land. We are the problem of Isoko land. We the Isoko people are the problem of our land. If we fail to bring freedom into our land, we will suffer more than the way we are suffering today. If we the Isoko fail to bring freedom into our land, the hardship that is before our people today is just a little one. If we the Isoko fail to bring freedom into our land, the hardship in our land today is just a little one. I'm calling on my Isoko people. I'm calling on my Isoko brothers. Let us reason. Let us think of what to give to Isoko. Let us think of what to give to our land. Let us think of what to do. Let us think of how to build Isoko again. And the only thing we should be thinking right now is how to free Isoko first. How to free Isoko. When Isoko is free today, I would have used Isoko to pass this land. I would have used Isoko to make my video. But one of the reasons why I don't use Isoko is this: most of Isoko children, they don't even speak Isoko. Most of Isoko children, they can't even speak Isoko. Why is it like that? Why? Because we have run away from our land. Our nation is dying every day. Our ethnic is dying every day. I'm calling on my brothers. I'm calling on all Isoko children. I'm calling on Coastal Region children. Embrace freedom. Embrace freedom. If you want to live a fulfilling life, embrace freedom. It's only when you are free you can do things with good heart. It's only when you are free you can live your normal life. It's only when you are free you can live that life that you choose to live. Like what I said before, Isoko, they should look towards Biafra. Every Isoko children should look towards Biafra. Anywhere you dey for earth, as long you are an Isoko child, as long you came out from our ancestors, all you should be looking at is Biafra. All you should be looking at is Biafra. How to achieve Biafra, not how to build yourself. Because you building yourself without building your children's future, at the end of the day, you don't know, when you die, you don't know how your children is going to live. My grandfather house, am I living in my grandfather house? No. Today I'm no longer living in my grandfather house. I've moved away from my grandfather house. This what I'm saying, I'm not saying it to Ole Soko. I'm saying it to all Biafras all over the world. Your grandfather house, you are no longer living in your grandfather house. You have moved away to search for your daily bread. You have moved away to search for life. So shall your children one day move away from that house that you are building. That house where you dey build, that home where you dey build, your children one day they go move comot for that house. That I want achieve heaven ahead. I want achieve everything. Your children, that thing where you be say you dey achieve, your children they go move comot. That place where you be say you dey build, that thing where you be say you dey build, that house where you say maybe na dey more important. Man, they invest, they put for this thing. That your investment where you dey invest, your children will not value that your investment. So the only thing you should invest on right now is Biafra. The only thing we should invest on right now is Biafra. Why? Because if we give our children home, if we give our generation home, they will be happy of going back home. I have a family. Whenever they travel, they are only in haste of coming back home. Why? Because they know that they have somewhere they call home. But what about we? We travel back to Isoko land. We spend 3 months. We come back to other man's country and start suffering. Why? Because we don't have home. Anybody that travel to the zoo called Nigeria right now, anybody that travel from Europe or any part of the world back to the zoo called Nigeria right now, he doesn't spend more than 3 months. If he spend highest 3 months, after 3 months he will run away and start suffering in another man's land. Why those people that are coming to our land, why are they not staying there forever and start suffering? Why? Because we don't have home. We don't have home. I keep on saying the Coastal Region, there's no home. Biafra children all over the world, they don't have home. We Biafra children, we don't have home. We don't have anywhere to come home. Anywhere we are today, we are suffering all over the world. We are suffering all over the world. That's why you see that when anything that happened to us, they don't care. Nobody cares. We don't have home. We don't have home. What I'm telling you is that house where you dey build, that house where you say you dey build, when you feel say na your children na you dey build the house for, that investment where you say you dey make, when you think say na your children na you dey make the investment for, is just a wasting of time. I'm telling you the truth. Your suffering is in vain. If you are building a house, you are doing 1 or 2 things. You thought maybe your children, you are doing this for your children. I'm telling you the truth. A time will come. If you fail to support Mazin Adikalu, a time will come. The Fulani will come and chase your children out of that house. A time will come, your children will be sleeping in the streets. A time will come, your generation will be suffering. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. That's why we need to wake up. That's why we need to stand up. That's why we need to support Biafra. Because we need a nation where we can come home. We need a place where we can come home. We need a place where we can come home. I'm encouraging every Isoko child. I'm encouraging every Isoko child. Wake up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wake up and support Biafra. Not only any Isoko child. I'm calling all coastal region children. All coastal region children. I'm calling all children of Biafra. As long you came for Biafra land. I'm calling every children in south and east. Whatever you sow is what your children will reap. Anything you sow today is what your generation will reap. Let us embrace Biafra. Let us embrace Biafra. Biafra is the only solution. We have no other hope. We have no other hope. If you love your children, if you love your generations to come, you will embrace Biafra. If you love your generations to come, you will embrace Biafra. This is just the little message I have to pass on my people. Wake up, support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's think of how to go back home. Let's build a new society for our children. Our children deserve to live a better life. They deserve to live a better future. They deserve to live the best life. They didn't deserve to live any other life. They deserve to live the best part of life. Thank you, my people. I greet you now for here. All hail Biafra.